Becca here. Hope this finds you well. I have to tell you about Silvia Moreno-Garcia's new book. Not a week and a half ago, yet last Tuesday, today's Saturday, last Tuesday, Brittany sent me a text and said, I'll talk about Brittany in a second. Did you know Silvia Moreno-Garcia has a new book coming out today? And I was like, hold the phone, what? I ran to Libby, to my library. Shout out to libraries in general. Got on the hold list. I was 87th in line, and I received it on Thursday of this week. Normally, especially with her books, but many books that are gripping, I will devour. I will inhale them and finish them in one day. This one is so deliciously suspenseful. Something horrible is going to happen. I'm actually finding myself savoring it and only reading a couple pages at a time because I want it to last longer. I wanted to talk about Silvia in general. As you saw on my Instagram, full lockdown. We're all looking for things to look forward to. And Brittany, Modern Matilda, is her bookstagram. Is a librarian, has her finger on the pulse of everything. She also knows me very well and knows what I like. Said, oh my God, Becca, this book is coming out. I just found an ARC at work, and I cannot wait for you to read this because it looks like it was written just for you. It's a modern Gothic novel. I kind of fell in love with Silvia at that point. There was a lot of controversy at the time too because that book came out, and she is a Mexican from Mexico writing books about her experiences and her culture's experiences. That same year, American Dirt came out and was written by a white woman about immigrants and their experiences, which of course was on the bestseller lists. And I started looking into it. I think a lot of people did. Reports were coming out that, it's harder as a minority or an indigenous author to get your books published. Harder to get your name out there. I mean, this doesn't surprise any of us, but I was super gung-ho Silvia after that. I've read every single one of her books that's come out. No matter what the topic, whether it's brujas, witches, or vampiros, she just is such a great storyteller. Silver Nitrate came out last year, I believe, or 2 years ago. Incredible book about film. And they all have a historical value. It's really interesting as a white woman to think wow, being a woman in Mexico in the 50s wasn't a great place to be. The one currently is about the film industry in Hollywood, and we know these things to be true, but seeing them written out, I think has a really, really huge value to it. Just as we walk through the world trying to understand things, get to know our fellow people better and what they've experienced. Really powerful story she's telling. The coolest thing to me, though, and which is just sealed the deal all around, was in her foreword or afterword. I cannot recall. Mexican Gothic. Ugh, if you haven't read it, you just need to go read it. I might read it again. She talks about her enduring love of Gothic film, given to her by her grandmother. They would sit around and watch, Mexican Dracula, Mexican Frankenstein. And that care of the past is evident in every single one of her books. That's also why she focuses on these Gothic topics, I think, is an honor to her grandma, which really moved me because I know my grandma left a lasting legacy with me as well. I wish they were Gothic films and stories, but so anyway, if you like witches, vampires, Dracula, if you like spooky books with big old houses in them, if you like supernatural tales, Silvia is the girl for you. She's incredible. So if you haven't hopped on this bandwagon yet, Highly recommend you do so. And her latest book is called The Seven Veils of Salome. Holy crap. I like don't even know what to say about it. I don't want to give any spoilers away. But yeah, definitely check out Silvia Moreno-Garcia. She's on Instagram and everything too. But all of her books are incredible. She's one of my favorite authors currently, and I love everything she puts out. Super Rebecca vibes. Daphne du Maurier, classic, classic storytelling, and sometimes with a twist. So, highly recommend her. Go check out her latest. And if you haven't read Mexican Gothic, please do so. Do yourself a favor. That book is the reason why I started a book club at the restaurant. So, yep. So I think that sealed the deal. As soon as I'm done with this book, I'll probably read Mexican Gothic again. It was just that good. So, stay cool, stay safe, and read a book.